So today I'm gonna go over Shiny Lucifer. I know Lucifer is very old at this point. It's been 5 years pretty much since it came out. I've said this before but the reasons that I do songs on my channel and like talk about why I feel like they're so good is because they stick with me. And I'm gonna break it down for you. I first heard K-pop when I was in high school. Um, and I've really thought about this, and I think I remember exactly what had happened because of everything that was going on. My high school was remodeled when I was going, and it was the end of my junior year, so this would have been 2011, like the beginning of 2011. Ring Ding Dong. Is that right? I feel like that's wrong. I don't know. I feel so dumb. Anyway, I was introduced to Shiny and Super Junior, Sexy Free and Single, and Sherlock or Clue plus Note. And ever since then, like Shiny really stuck with me. I wasn't as enamored with Super Junior at the time. Granted, that's changed since then, but I want to go over Shiny Lucifer. I may eventually do Shiny Sherlock as well because that song literally has stuck with me for 5 years. So I'm just throwing that out there. That's why I'm doing this song, is because it's still good 5 years later. So let's get into it. I'm watching just on YouTube because I should have bought this song and I just haven't yet, and put it on my iPad. But I'm just watching the lyric video on YouTube. So let's get into it. That beat, I mean, yes, it's iconic for the time that it came out, but oh my gosh, it's so fun to listen to. Just the beat alone. I feel like in music, what can oftentimes make a really good piece is a really good melody line, good harmonies that go with it and come in and out. Because sometimes if you just have a melody and a harmony the entire time, it gets boring. But a good bass line, a good exciting beat switch up here and there. I watch a lot of YouTube reactors, and I love when they notice stuff like that because I don't always notice that. And so before I actually go and do these, oftentimes I'll go and watch like a ton of reaction videos to try and point out everything that people have already pointed out, just so that you're aware. Also, their voices, I'm just gonna say, Onu has a very distinct voice. When I think of what Shiny sounds like, I think of Onu's voice. And that doesn't mean that I don't think of the rest of them, because I do. But his voice, I think specifically, I'm not going to say that it shines above the others, but it definitely stands out. And it's not a bad thing. It is a good thing, trust me. And the dancing. Go watch the dancing if you haven't seen the dancing to this video. Again, they're on the same note, but they are playing with the pronunciation and the diction, which makes it interesting to listen to. And they're really solidifying the beat that they're going to be using for the majority of the song. Can't get over it. Can't get over it. So we're just going to hit play, you know? Go listen to this techno beat because it's killer. Literally, this is such a club song. I'm sorry. But if I were ever to walk into a club, I'm pretty sure I would want Shiny Lucifer to be playing. Yep. these harmonies are so tight, they're impossible to pull apart. And I say that as a vocalist. Oftentimes when I listen to music, I'll create my own harmonies. Again, I'm not ever gonna tell you I'm an incredible vocalist because I don't really feel like I am. I feel like if I was, I would have been discovered probably. But I love singing to different harmonies, and there's very few songs where I'm like, I literally can't pick out the harmony because it's so tight. This one, On and On by Vix is the same way, and Believe It or Not, Chewing Gum by NCT Dream. There's harmonies in there that you just can't pull apart, and I honestly feel like Vix took a lot of what made Shinee popular, and we're like, okay, we're gonna make it our own and turn it into our own thing. But they still stuck with the tight harmonies, and holy crap, it paid off for both groups. For both groups, guys. I love how clean that is. I mean, it's so easy when you're singing the same note. It's actually harder to sing the same note than it is to sing a vocal line. It just is. Because your tendency always, 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 always is to go flat, no matter what. That's just a thing. And it's hard to keep it interesting, which I think is one of the reasons that you go flat. It's so clean. It's so well done here. Oh my gosh. And just, they've really found ways to liven up I mean, there are a few parts in this that are vocally like incredibly interesting to listen to because the vocal line is super expressive, but most of the time it isn't. And that's what makes this song so impressive, is that it is still interesting and fun to listen to. So I don't know if you guys heard, it was almost like, it almost sounded like that charging sound that a defibrillator makes going on in the background right before they just exploded into harmonies. Yeah. I love how this is a vocal switch up. So we've gotten kind of used to hearing what was done in the first verse, and this is a total switch up vocally from that. And I appreciate that because, again, music can be boring if it's just consistently the same, and that's why harmonies and stuff like that are so big. Guys, I'm sorry, my hair, it's a thing, it's a phase. If you listen to, they're almost pushing the beat. It feels faster because it's so staccato, which is when it's like, that's what a staccato note is. It's those notes where instead of like it flowing, instead of it being like do 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 do, it's like do 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 do. Like that's staccato. There's a huge difference, and because of that, they're almost pushing the beat faster. Oh, so good. So many good vocals. Guys, Shinee, all of them are vocalists. You will never convince me otherwise. It is the same with EXO. That's why EXO Tempo worked. I believe it's also the same with NCT. And NCT, let's see, I feel like it is partially the same way too with BTS. Sorry, I've been on an SM kick recently, and that's showing. But I mean, it is that way with a lot of groups too. Like you really got to listen to it, because if their rapper is vocalizing most of the time with their raps, they're a vocalist. They're secretly a vocalist, and they use their vocalist more for the rapping probably enjoy the rapping a little bit more, but that doesn't change the fact that they're a vocalist. So I want to point out the music is actually so full, you almost don't catch the difference between all of them singing together and Onyu coming in alone, which is it's fun to listen to. This whole song is so fun to listen to. I swear I could dance to it for a million years. Let's continue. If you don't take a moment after this video and at least listen to this part with Key and Taemin at the bottom and Jonghyun just like blasting his vocals through the top, but not really. Like they're very easy to miss, but once you hear them, you'll never unhear them, and I promise you'll be grateful. So go find a way to hear those because holy crap. And I'm a huge background vocals person because I feel like I hate to say anyone could sing a melody, but it's easier. It's always easiest to sing the melody of a song. It's harder to harmonize and to have those in there. And if you ever want to just like crack up and die laughing, hit me up because there's the background vocals for BTS's Bapse. I promise. I was like on the floor. I've never heard Suga and RM and J-Hope sound so ridiculous. But it goes with the music, guys, I promise. This is a total beat change, and if you listen, there's like that charging sound happening. So something is about to drop. Music will always cue you, or should always cue you to what is about to happen, unless it's not supposed to. And then that's a little bit more risky because sometimes your listener is like, what the heck? What were we listening to and what are we listening to now? Like, I don't get it. So it's a little bit more dangerous to do it that way. It can also be more fun. Someone should time that note for how long Jonghyun is singing in the background over Minho's rap. Put it in the comments section. I'll read it, I swear. Okay, straight up explosion of vocal harmonies at the very end there. Go listen to that a couple times too, because that is just worth it to listen to. That gave me, I mean, it's the other way around, but this song reminds me of On and On by Vix, and Vix On and On reminds me of Lucifer because of the tight harmonies and everything. Guys, I love this song. This video is way too long, but I'm a huge Shinee fan. If you are, hit me up. These guys are so amazing. I really struggled listening to them for a long time because of Jonghyun, but I'm getting over it. So we're in a good place now. Okay, love you guys. Enjoy your day. Take care.